Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Ump Modifieds here at Lincoln. Ran the second quickest time in practice, barely behind Kevin. He had a really good time. We're car number 3 in this race. Hopefully we could run pretty well. Hopefully we don't get screwed over by any lap traffic like we did last week at Port Royal. That was unfortunate, but we got 14 cars today, so everybody makes the feature and we don't have to worry about a consolation race at least. But let's see if we can try to nail qualifying, try to still get in a 4. Track's gotten a little worn out, but not much at all. Still running right along the bottom the best you can. Might have went in a little low there. I like to arc in a little bit more so I can get a better drive off, but it might be all right. It might still be a 5. This is barely a 5. Times have definitely slipped off. Later in that heat race in the feature, it's going to definitely run a little higher than it is right now. 561 on the second lap. That puts us first so far. Durbin had it barely over us. But we do beat them out so far. Kevin's back there in 6th right now. So far we've got the pole. That's awesome on our second lap, which I didn't expect the second lap to be faster, honestly. But very happy about that. Hopefully we can hold on to it. There's still a lot of fast people left to qualify. So we'll see if we can hold on to the pole here for heat number 1. Alright, well, we held on to the pole there for qualifying. I'm very happy with that. Durbin still got second with a 592. My first lap was a 594. And then you could see Bryce here was a 595. I think the guy that's in second in Heat 2 was a 597. So if I wouldn't have had the pole with our second lap and we had that in 594, the top 4 of us would have been within like half of a hundredth. Like, it's crazy. We all would have been like 0.05 off of each other, or 0.005 off each other, which is nuts. Very, very tight qualifying times. So it's going to be a tough race for sure. Can't really slack off at all because everybody's pretty quick here. But we'll see if we can hold these guys off for 8 laps and try to get the advantage for the feature race.
Man, I think we got a really good spotter up there, so we'll be ready to go. Like, say hello.
Just need to get a good jump here. There's no cautions in the 8 laps of heat, but there are in the feature. We got 30 laps in the feature.
Pace goes off. Be ready.
But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it goes pretty well for us.
Green.
We had a pretty good jump. They're fighting side by side behind us, which is good. Oh, and they're hitting up the track 3 wide. We'll love to see it. We just got to run our race. Just run our 8 laps clean like we did qualifying, and we should be completely fine.
19.467.
Just need to not gas it up too much or anything like that. Ran a little too high there. I wanted to have a higher entry, but not that high. Bryce stayed in second, though. He was able to fight his way up to that. Kevin's up to 3rd. Actually, was Bryce the one that got started second in our heat race? I wasn't sure. I don't think so, actually. I think there was a different guy. I don't think it was Kevin either. Oh, that was an awful corner. It's going to be a very tough feature because this track's going to get more and more worn out. I think we're going to have to move up a little bit, which will be quite interesting for sure. Haven't ran too much on Lincoln to where we have to run high in the track yet, so it'll be tough for sure because I know getting the wall in turn 1 is very easy running that high side. Guys behind me are running an ultra low line into 3. I'm trying to get that run on exit off of 4.
The car in P5 just hit the fastest lap.
P5 just hit the fastest lap? That's kind of funny. I feel like that was a really good lap by us, though. It was only an 8, though. So not super fast by any means. 2 laps left here. Just got to not hit this inside wall or anything. Bryson is putting pressure on us for this last lap. Got bumped a little bit mid-corner. That's fine. He's going to run the higher lane, try to get the momentum. Not going to be able to make it work. So we're going to start on pole for the feature. I'm happy about that. I don't know who started outside of me in our heat at all. I'm really not sure. I thought it was a grayish car. I need to go back and see. Because I don't... Oh, I think he finished back in 5th. What's the guy that was in 5th? I feel like it was. Yeah, it was. Bryce. It was Bryce, and then Bryson finished behind us. So I was a little confused by that. I don't know what happened lap 1, because I know that they all got tangled up, it looked like, behind me. Not 100% sure what happened. Yeah, you were catching me at the end there. He got a little too high, it looks like. I thought they all hit up the track, but they did not. He sent it in. I don't know how they kept that as clean as possible, but the 94 really sent that in. That was crazy. Who was that, the 2 car?
Yeah, wrap Corey.
He sent that bitch in there and made it work, and then they started wrecking a little bit further back, but that was a crazy turn 1. Absolutely nuts turn 1, but heat number 2 rolling off here. We got Durbin on pole. He won the Port Royal race last week where we got kind of screwed out of it from a lap car. I feel like we could have held him off
I started the race, I accidentally
the last 5
to turn up.
and got kind of taken out by a guy with a blow motor and a messed up left front. I don't know why he was driving out there, but it was ridiculous. But we'll see how this heat goes. If they can keep it clean, we'll see if the second row on back goes flying through like they did in my heat. That was nuts. I can't believe they ended up 3 wide and was clean through that. That was crazy. Like, was it 5th place I think at the time, or 4th place? Sent it in, the 2 car Kevin. He sent that thing in the middle and made it stick. That was nuts. But Durbin is going off. It said green flag, and oh, and they all wrecked. Literally, they all wrecked, and Matt Durbin is gone. What was that start? What the hell was that start?
Start? And I get black flagged? What the fuck?
Oh, some people are getting black flagged from passing also, probably. Oh my god, what a messed up start there. I heard the spotter say green flag, and they like weren't going yet, because the green flag comes out pretty early into turn 4. You can see where those cones are. It basically comes out there, and sometimes it's a little earlier than you want to start turning and all that, but that was such a screwed up start. That's crazy. But they're all super single filed out. I don't even know how the running order is going. All I know is Durbin's out front. Everybody else could have a black flag for the end of it. Who knows? Because the 7 said he had a black flag. It's probably post-race. So I think he has like a 5 to 10 second black flag, depending. I'm not sure. But absolutely crazy. What a screwed up start that was. I've never seen something like that where everybody besides the leader gets taken out. That was way too funny, though. Honestly, way too funny, though, for me, watching that. Bryce left. He was the guy that started second in our heat. Don't know if he's going to come back in time for our feature race, because there is no consolation. So directly after Durbin finishes these next 3 laps, we're going straight into our feature race, which is nice. But that was the funniest start I've ever seen, I feel like. Never seen that. And with the heat race being no cautions, it really screwed up everybody besides the leader here. And he's struggling on his laps currently right now. He's trying to figure things out for the feature, probably. Excuse me. He's probably just trying to run a little bit different line, seeing what's fast. I feel like that outside lane in 3 and 4 can be pretty quick. Same with 1 and 2. I feel like if you just stick the marbles, it could be pretty fast. Just keeping up your momentum through these corners. 1 and 2, the bottom still may be good, actually, if you can really keep it down there. But there's not much grip down there. It's just cutting the track a bunch. It looks like he's getting tight going in turn 1. Well, actually, that was the finish of it. So that was absolutely crazy. I want to see if the 7 drops back. Like, he was 10.8 back. We'll see if, yep, he dropped the 20 seconds. So he had a 10-second penalty. So did Nathan, who crossed the line like 2nd or 3rd, so he fell way back too. That sucks. But hell yeah, we're starting on pole here. Let's see how we could do in this thing. All right, we're getting ready to roll off finally, and hopefully we can have a good start here. Hopefully Durbin can hold up Bryson and them a little bit, because they were really fast catching me in that heat race. It does look like it's getting a little slicked off right there on entry to turn 1. I really do wonder if that higher line is going to work in 1 and 2. I think the first lap I'm going to run bottom just to try to stick that. We don't get throwing a slider into the side of us. 3 and 4 first lap, I might run the marbles just to see. I'm not 100% sure because I'm trying to like see what's going on. It looks like the marbles come down off of turn 4. I might run them Because it seems like they start a little high in 3 and 4, but then they cut down off of 4. You can get a good launch, I think.
1 to go.
And then second lap on past that, I might run marbles in 1 and 2, or like a slider maybe. I don't know, or like a cut down.
Make sure everything's okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do in 1 and 2 is the problem. I think 3 and 4 I'm just gonna run marbles for now, until it gets too high or something, and then 1 and 2 I have to figure it out as we go. Bryson had a good start behind us. Slid up way too much for what I wanted to, but that's fine. Oh, let's not smack the wall like that. Left rear came off the ground. Lovely.
Clear, 2 wide inside, 1.
Tried to run that outside. I clipped the wall and it got me tight. Okay, running the top is super tight. What the hell? Why is running the marbles like super tight? Like you have to like whip this thing in? Yeah, apparently. See, Durbin did the same exact thing I did. He went straight up to the wall.
Working the bottom, inside.
Oh, I got the wall again. Damn it.
Inside, 16.4.
We're getting door slammed, but that's not anybody else's really fault. It's like the car is just super tight on us. Well, I screwed that up quickly, didn't I? Guess that's what happened. Damn, I hit the wall again. Okay, if you're gonna run the top side, don't hit the damn wall. I don't know what the hell to do. Trying to run this top side. I'm trying to whip it in to get the rear end to come around and catch the marbles, but I keep smacking the wall. Like you kind of need to stay on throttle to get it to rotate around too, which is, it feels so wrong, but I guess it's so right at the same time. It's so weird, because I'm staying a lot higher than I want anyways with a guy inside of me.
16.205, that was your fastest lap position.
I kind of want to go back to the bottom just because it was easier to run. I don't know if it's necessarily faster or slower. It might just be more consistent. At least 1 and 2, I'm going to go back down here for now.
That was your fastest lap position. The lead is just 16.
I ran a 0.3 there. Oh, they're getting together. Are they going to wreck? No, they keep it going. 11, don't come down.
Outside, clear.
Trying to slow down for the corner. Oh, we got our left front hard there. It broke it. It broke my left front. That's so dumb. Can you guys get by?
That's good. That's
My left front broke from that wall tap. That's so dumb. It's so fragile. The car is so fragile. I can't even get in my stall. Oh yeah, 5 minutes optional. That absolutely sucks. Just literally the tiniest tap there into the wall, and that broke my left front. It wouldn't turn anymore. So that's the end of our race, basically, because there hasn't been any cautions. Luckily, I didn't bring out one, but that absolutely sucks. Just had a bad start there, and I put myself behind the 8 ball. I wish the 11 would have just gassed it up and got super sideways because I got caught on him, and I didn't know how far he went back up because I could have used more of that room, but I didn't look over to the side. But I'm so disappointed that killed our right front, our left front, sorry. But we had an awful start there too. Like, I absolutely screwed the booch there on the start. Like, we got the bottom fine, and then I went to go run the top, clipped it with my right rear. You can just barely see me clip it with the right rear right there, and it just straightened us out. And for us not to hit the wall, I tried to gas it up, and that didn't work. So I nailed the brakes. The left rear comes all the way off the ground, and we just barely scraped the wall, so we're fine. And then it happened a couple more times, like going into turn 1. I didn't even touch the wall there, I don't think. No, and it just did not turn going into the corner at all. Then I think I hit the wall in 3 and 4. No, I got it to turn that time. I think I smacked the wall there going into 1. Yeah, I did, and that got tight. Lincoln's a tough track, man, I'll tell you. Because that's just really unfortunate. I started getting a little bit of a groove of it. Like, you got to really whip it in. You had to stay off the wall and then whip it in. We were getting pretty fast, I feel like. And then I wanted to see what that lap was going to be with us running the bottom. But then we kind of got screwed up in 3 and 4 with everything that was going on. So that's quite unfortunate for us. Broke our left front here, getting into the inside wall. I didn't run it well enough. I got on the brakes a little bit too early and turned in, and because I tried to stay in as low as I could and not slide up on anybody. Luckily, the 7 didn't run into us there, but that's going to be the end of our day because we have a broken left front. 7 laps down, we're going to end up like 20-something, 25, 22-ish, something like that. So that's unfortunate, but I appreciate you guys watching anyways, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.